I'm ChampChong, it is Friday and let's get this weekend started with the clip of the day.
Enemy UAV spotted. Care package on the way.
G'day guys, welcome to that show where I keep you updated with all the latest video game news. Now if you do go and enjoy today's video, make sure to teabag that like button real good. Anyway, so yeah, let's get to our first news report of the day, which comes to us from a Microsoft job ad. And this job ad from Microsoft reads, the team you'll join is responsible for Skype in the living room, broadly the home, across various devices, but with a focus on the large screen and the next generation of Xbox. So basically what this does mean is that the next generation of Xbox will have some form of Skype in it. But my guess is that Microsoft are going to try and improve the party chat feature that we currently see in the 360 and bring it over to the 720 and integrate it with Skype somehow. Which if they do end up putting Skype and party chat together, that would be pretty incredible. But that wasn't the only job ad, as another job ad for the position of Central Marketing Group Director went up, and it claims over the next 18 months Microsoft will release new versions of all our most significant products. In the list they actually did mention the Xbox, and with 18 months that would pretty much let it drop in the late 2013 release period. So possibly with these job ads and all these other things going on at Microsoft right now, we could possibly be seeing the final and major steps of the Microsoft Xbox 720 being put together. And it's also pretty interesting that these things are out there and it's actual concrete proof and it's not just speculation from inside sources. But one final thing I did want to mention, and it could be possibly a really big part of all this, is that in the latest UK edition of official Xbox magazine, reports say that Thief 4, which has been in development for a long time now, is actually slated for a late 2013 release on the next Xbox. The reports read that its development period is set for Durango, which you guys know that Durango is the code name for the next Xbox console. So with Thief 4 being thrown into the mix and also these job ads being put out there and Microsoft's little slip up with Outlook last week, it could be possible that next week at Gamescom we could be seeing a reveal or something. But then again, Microsoft might not do that because they do have Halo 4 coming out later this year and they don't want to make people think, the 360 is not worth buying any more games because the 720 is just around the corner. So in the end we just don't know and we're gonna have to wait until Gamescom next week to see what does happen. But if nothing happens, I guess we might be a little bit sad. Sad news! What the fuck? So, today's sad news is just plain stupidity. Basically what has happened is that some kid from the United States has been hospitalized after playing Modern Warfare 3 for 4 days straight. Yep, some idiot did do that. And I say idiot because the 15-year-old is fine and not dead, so it's okay to make fun of him. But getting into the details of things, his mother said that he was staring at her, but it wasn't like he was looking at her, it was kind of like he was looking through her and he was kind of lifeless. And as they were having their conversation or whatever, she kind of turned around to do something and all of a sudden she heard a thump and she turned around and he was on the ground. But the best part of this is that he tried to get up and then he fell over again. Then he tried to get up again and fell over again. I guess this guy just doesn't run out of last stand. Wait, he did because he ended up in the hospital. But getting on a serious note, the game wasn't really to blame because the idiot didn't want to drink water or eat food for 4 days and he just kept playing the damn game. So basically a combination of the game plus dehydration, it just made him fail at life. Personally, what I'm thinking is, how can anyone play Call of Duty for 4 days straight? Really, like how? That just doesn't seem realistic. My only guess is that he got host connection. He didn't want to lose it because he was doing so great, and then eventually, yeah, he didn't do so great. But my question is, how did his parents let him play for 4 days? Where were they? Didn't they realize that their son didn't want to leave the room and he was just playing without eating or drinking anything or even going to the toilet? I remember when I was 15, my parents would come into my room pretty much every hour and be like, video games are ruining your life. The funny thing is, I now work in the video games industry, so if my parents didn't let me play those games, I wouldn't be presenting the big news to you guys. Big news! So just before we do get to the big news, I wanted to touch on that last news story in the sad news. Guys, even though I was making fun of that kid, it's a serious thing, and if you do something like that, you're just an idiot, so don't be naive. Take those gaming breaks and don't just game for 4 days straight. It's ridiculous. Anyway, now let's get to the big news as we have a bunch of things to get through. As on Wednesday, some images of the Wii U box art leaked onto the web, but nobody was really sure if they were real. Until yesterday, that is, because the box art has now been confirmed to be real. So basically what this means is what you guys just saw on screen is what you'll be seeing seeing in stores on the shelves and possibly in your gaming collection. I'm personally still not sure if I'll be getting a Wii U until I possibly see some really good reviews of the Super Smash Bros. Game, and that's probably what's going to make me get a Wii U. And speaking of Super Smash Bros., the upcoming PlayStation All-Star game that is very similar to Super Smash Bros. Had some new characters added by an accidental leak this morning. The thing is, these images of the characters were on the official website of the game, then Sony probably realized, hey, the images aren't meant to be there, and they took them down. Anyway, now let's move to our final news report of the day, which is that it's been confirmed that Black Ops 2 multiplayer will be playable at Gamescom in Germany next week. So anyone going to Gamescom next week, I hope you have fun with the game because it does look pretty epic. And adding to this news, my buddy T-Mart made a video where he sort of dissected the kill streaks and put them into order. It's pretty interesting and he goes into detail with it all, so you can go check it out on his channel. But most likely all these kill streaks that he talks about, he kind of puts it in order, will be all confirmed next week with Gamescom, the game being available and playable there. But until Gamescom, next week, I guess we won't be doing anything except answering Gorilla Man's question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, Gorilla Man wants to know, what video game do you think could make you end up in hospital and why? So get creative with the answer and put it down below in the comment section. You can on Monday's show. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to teabag that like button as always, because I'm ChampChong Max. This is Charlie here. The answer to Gorilla Man's previous question.